Hey, what up, everybody? How y'all doing this evening? Today, I want to come up here and I want to talk about culture differences. Like, hold on, give me a second. I got to eat. Like, the fact about like Karine and Paul, you know how their relationship is. Karine barely know how to even speak English. Paul can speak English fluently. He don't even know any Portuguese. So I was telling myself, like, how are they even surviving in a relationship? Why are these people getting into these relationships and they don't even know the culture that they're getting into? Like, like Kenneth and Amando. Kenneth don't even speak no Spanish, but he expects to go over to Mexico and be with Amando. When I mean they a good couple, I'm not doubting that. But he expects to go to Mexico. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. And be with Amando, and you can't even speak Spanish. Spanish is like the second language right now in America. Literally, you need to learn it. So, and we got another couple too, Michael and Angela. You know, Angela do not want to. She don't want to live in Africa. She don't want to live in Africa. She is not feeling the whole entire Kenyan culture. I mean, like Nigerian culture. I'm sorry, but Nigerian culture. She is not with that. She's not going with it. You know, and then you got your favorite Andre and and and, and um and it's what's this woman name again? It's Elizabeth, Libby. You got your favorite. Them two right there. Uh Libby don't know nothing about Moldova. She don't know nothing about that place. He almost got into a fight with Libby brother because he wanted to keep. But Libby brother is living that American culture. We need to know about you, and that is too. We need to know about you. We need to drill you all this. Obviously, over there in Moldova, men stick with each other, women stick with each other. They don't run their mouth about nothing. They stick to what they gonna stick to, and that's it. So why is they was trying to pressure this man friends, and he said it it clears down TV. My friends is not gonna say nothing to them. He's not. They're not gonna break their silence. I mean, they're not gonna break their. I guess it's something like a code of ethic that they got going on between each other over there in Moldova with friends. Thank you for the super chat, Ruben. Sorry, but and another couple I want to talk about. Y'all know what I'm gonna talk about. Britney and Yazan. I had a blank right there. Why is Britney going over to Jordan thinking that she gonna change Yazan? Like I came over here to mess up and change his ways. Obviously, this man is really with his he is a Muslim. He is not finna turn being Muslim to mess up anything. Don't you know over there in Jordan, people literally will hurt them if they go against anything of that culture. Like if they Muslim people do not mess around at all. Like the ones who are really into they were Islamic. I'm sorry, he's Islamic, but somewhat it's two differences. Yeah, I'm not going to correct myself. It's two differences between Islamic and Muslim. Islamic is the ones who I guess for years. I thank you, Miss Jean, for that super chat. But I guess we were going, like some of the Islamic people would go to war with you. Like they would literally pull guns and tear something up. You know what I'm saying? Behind Islamic. You got good Muslims and you got bad Muslims too. It's like the same thing, but Islamic, them people ain't. It's no is a no to them. Yes is a yes to them. You gotta follow your man in that culture. The man is head of household over there. Brittany don't understand that, and she goes over here thinking that she can turn Yazan out. I just that baffles me. Like how she thinks she gonna turn him out and she being turned out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's either this. Leave, Britney, leave. Leave. Just leave. Just up and leave. Get a plane ticket, bounce. Don't look back. Cause you stand there and Jordan ain't looking too good for you. Hold on, what is going on? I don't know. Something be going on with the StreamYard sometime. But you staying there, Jordan ain't going good for you, Britney. If you knew what was good for you, if you knew better, you would do better. Just up and leave. Get out of Jordan. Them people ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty more couples out there. Jenny and Submit. I mean, the age difference and also different cultures. Jenny obviously don't understand how they get down over there in India. She doesn't understand that. That's totally two different sides. That's totally another side of the opposite side of the earth. You know what I'm saying? The earth, not the world. We're gonna say the earth because these people are all the way over here, and you all the way over here. You gonna go across 3 different continents to go with this man. You know what I'm saying? That bothers me. Like, huh? Like, Jenny, what is you doing to yourself? To be honest with you, I'm just looking at the cultural difference. Why can't you find somebody in America? Why can't these people find people in America where they born at? You have to go all the way to another country and don't even know a lick of these people language. You don't know nothing about they culture. You don't know nothing about their religion. You just walk right up in there looking like a plump fool. You know what I'm saying? A straight plump fool. And expecting to be put on some type of high horse. Huh? Just please stop while y'all here. I'm going to drop the link. Y'all call up here and tell me what y'all think about this. I'm not feeling the dating different cultures and you don't understand their culture. That's the difference if you understand these people's culture and you trying to date them. And you understand, and you've been understanding the culture for a couple years. It takes 5 to 10 years to understand somebody's culture fully, like language, the religion, the way they live, the what they eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring up Carla. I'm gonna bring my girl up, Carla. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring Carla. What's up with you, Carla? How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
Britney came with the wrong intentions, trying to come up there and change and corrupt that Muslim man. He probably had good intentions and really probably wanted to do something with Britney, but her little stuck-up Florida ways and her little prissy attitude got her in trouble, and it backfired. And now she don't know what to do, and now she crying for help.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up Mama Mo. You right? You totally right about that. What's up, Mama Mo? But
I
I'm
agree.
gonna bring up D Brooklyn too. We gonna have a conversation
Man,
about.
I just clicked the button.
Hey y'all. Hey everybody.
Hey.
What's
going
up,
on?
Mama? But I'm looking at Britney like she a plump fool. Like you gotta be smarter than what you're supposed to be.
She had more than enough time. She had more than enough time to gather a little bit of information about the Islamic culture, about the Muslim culture. She had more than enough time. She's stays up downstairs from his sister.
She didn't tell her nothing.
Nothing. Didn't inform her nothing. But you gotta accept that because you gotta realize that Yazan's sister is out here living the American dream. She chilling. She ain't worried about what they're doing in Islam.
Hadn't she been there before?
Yeah.
Didn't she go over there once before? So she should have knew what they thought and what they wanted. She should have just been truthful. She just started out with a bunch of lies.
Because she went out there trying to corrupt him. She went out there with the wrong intention. She didn't go out there trying to accept the Islam culture. She's doing that for TV. She's trying to get her extra 15 seconds.
Do you think she was like that with her first husband too?
I'm gonna say this. Now her husband,
probably not, because he came here. It didn't go the other way. He came here.
He's over here in America, so he probably can speak English. But he's from Haiti. No, he's from Haiti. Yeah, he was from Haiti, so he probably could speak English. He wasn't like he ain't like your boy. I got a brain freeze. Yazan. He ain't like Yazan. Literally can only speak a little bit of English, but when he speaks his language, he speaks it so fluently. Like he literally be on the when they put him on a little show to talk and do his, you know how they do the little thing in the back.
His commentary.
Yeah, his commentary. That man be speaking straight Islamic. He don't
Arabic.
speak
Arabic.
Arabic. Yeah, correct. Thank you for the correction, D. Brooklyn. But he don't speak English that well. That man can't speak English that well. There's certain words he get out, but I don't know. But D. Brooklyn, what you think about this, my boy? What you think?
Man, I've been in Muslim countries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been in 5 Muslim countries in my life. I knew from day one, back in the 90s when I first went, you ain't supposed to sit there, cross your legs, and like men do, and all, and show your soles of your feet. That's a form of disrespect. We were taught that before I went over. This is before all this Google and all. This is the information age. There's no reason, there's no excuse. All it is a Google search away, and you can find out what you need to know about any culture. You feel me?
They need a real translator.
But we seen what happened with the translator. Look at Jihoon. I forgot about
they need to use the translator that Paul and Karine did.
Yeah,
Hold on,
That one Jihoon got.
That's Devin's translator.
That's horrible. She used that $3,000 to buy that translator.
That was
I don't know.
$2.52.
Man, they got that at a dollar store or something.
We corrected that situation last night about $3,000, $2 in Korean money. You know what I'm saying?
But they just don't seem to translate. Half of them don't translate what they really say.
Yep.
Like, what type of translator you spend your money on buying? Like $1.99 translated from the Dollar Tree or something, because
Right.
so I forgot to even bring him up, but he can now. The difference between Jihoon and Yazan, Jihoon kind of knows a little bit of English more than Yazan does. I ain't gonna lie, it's just certain words he can't say in English, but he can speak fluently Korean though. He can speak it like fluently, just like
But with
Yazan.
Jihoon, why didn't he come here after they got married? He's been here a few times.
There's a whole YouTube video on that. There's a YouTube video on that explains that.
His what? What'd you say, D. Brooklyn?
There's a YouTube video on that. Devin has a YouTube channel where she has a lot of family things with the kids and all, swimming in the lakes and everything. She explained. I'm not going to ruin it. I'm just going to ask you to. I don't have it off the top of my head, or it was sent to me at the link and everything. It was really good. It puts a lot of things in perspective. Devin is a really sweet woman. She really is, and I feel for her.
She's very smart. She put her heart first.
And deep down, I think Jihoon means well in his heart. I think he really does love this woman. But the immaturity kicks in and all that's thrown out the window.
His mama don't help.
Thank you.
I said that last night.
She make it so worse. He need to listen to his daddy.
His daddy trying to help.
Yeah,
they don't want to
agree with that.
His mama ain't going.
It's only so many tries. Like, she kept giving him chance after chance. It's not working. It's time to keep it moving. You know.
Yeah.
You staying for your kids, but is that really worth it? Look at the money you're spending.
There's a lot behind the scenes that we don't see. They might be good now. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I can go off of what I see on TV and say, I'm cursed. This is some mess or whatever. She needs to go on with herself. Go back to Utah or Idaho, wherever she's from. Where's she from? Utah?
Utah.
Yeah. She needs to go back there. Take care of the kid. If he wants to come, there's just as much opportunity here as there are in Korea. Just make it legal. Stop with the mess with the phones. Hopefully he stopped and he grew up a little bit on that. But I don't know. We're not really talking culture now. We're talking Jihoon and his little mess. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. But Carla and D Brooklyn, I'm gonna drop y'all stay backstage. I got 2 more people that's finna come up here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Lobby the one that like to argue with me coming up here.
Uh-oh.
Melissa.
Oh, Lord.
You about to set it off.
Oh, Lord.
Go ahead with it.
This finna be funny. What's up with it, Blobby? What's up, Melissa? What's up?
We about to argue.
I know we.
Listen, Jihoon is ridiculous. I mean, but I'm tired of Devin. This kid thing. I cannot stress it enough. She already had the 1 child, right?
Mm-hmm.
Devin is what, 23? So she didn't go to school. Fine, school's not for everybody. My problem with Devin is when you are a single parent, you can't be doing this. You can't be just having, one night stands, getting pregnant, not knowing him. Are you kidding me?
I mean, that's what happened, though. That's what happened. They was.
And then Devin is from a poor family. So I'm not understanding if her family wants to take care of her, which they seem having no problem with, just let them take care of you. You got a bum for a husband. It's in fashion in 90 Day Fiance.
Where's the other baby daddy?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where is that?
Where's Drusilla's daddy?
But the problem is she got herself in a box. Because now if she divorces him, that's the only daddy her daughter knows. So now you done got yourself in a number 2 situation. Because now you got a son with a father who will not provide. And if Jihoon doesn't want to provide, that's his choice. Because you can't make a man do anything he's not willing to do. So the issue becomes now, you are going to become the breadwinner. You're going to have to, maybe you have a type of relationship where y'all live together 6 months and you come to America and work 6 months. But what we're not going to do, to me, she has this catered baby mentality like Elizabeth. And I'm really, really trying to not talk about Larissa because I don't want to start up on her.
No, don't. I'm like, no.
But you know how I feel about her.
Skip her tonight.
You know how I feel about her, and you know how, and I'm gonna even put it on the men. Cole was kind of foul too for that. You with a woman who has 2 children, and listen, Cole probably makes closer to the 6 figures, and you don't think to yourself, you know what? Even like, say for example, let's say Larissa was beating him up like that and stuff like that. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Why did you not just send her on a plane back to Brazil? Be like, listen, I can't be with you, and you can't be in my country. I'm sorry. You got kids. Go back home.
I mean, look at Big. Look, you right, Blobby. I ain't gonna lie. Today, I'm finally gonna agree with you on this. He's too big to be calling the police on anyone. You know what I'm saying? He could have been like, look.
Well, no,
gotta go.
I feel like we can't do that because maybe she was verbally abusive, and maybe Cole is one of those men who is not able. Like I've always said, like just because you're a man doesn't mean you can't be abused. Which is, I'll even give him that and say it's fair. The issue is you sitting here playing these games for a television show the same way. That's why I can't believe Paul, because look at Larissa and Cole, and they was playing with the cops for what, 3-4 months.
Thank you for the super chat, Jeff. But yeah, that's real. Because Larissa, you got me about to get on Larissa Hammond. You hear? I ain't even gonna do it. Like that. Hey, what you thinking, Melissa? Look, what you thinking about this?
I love to listen to Blondie. I love her. Like she makes my night. Like every time I hear you talk, I love it. She cracks me up. I love it. Love it. So am I looking a little less Amber tonight, y'all? Because last week you said I look like Amber. So am I looking a little less like her now? I ain't got no makeup on. Like hair's not done. I just want to make sure. Because that was not a good feeling.
You done froze. Hold up. Oh, you got a bad picture freezing. Like, yeah, but hold up. Is she really froze, bro?
I think the only one for your topic, Gio. I think the only one that really looked into the culture was that guy Tim and what's that? Lisa, I think it is.
Tim and Lisa. Him can actually speak Portuguese. It's Spanish, but it's really
yeah. Because she was like, "You talk to my mother. You tell her in Spanish."
But he's in Brazil, right?
I think so. Or Colombia.
Okay, so yeah, he has to speak Spanish. He can actually speak Spanish pretty good though.
Yeah,
like, he can hold a conversation. Like he's gonna make it over there if they can make it in a relationship.
No, he's not. He's going
not with her mama.
He's going to his boyfriend in Colombia. I'm tired of this.
Hold on, what you say he going to do? What? His boyfriend. What?
He's gonna get a nice young thing for the week and right back to America.
Yeah, because I'm here to think, like, she already made it. This is not a reconciliation trip. This is you're gonna pay for what you did to me trip. That's what this trip is. This is
like.
payback. Mm-hmm. This is payback without a doubt. Payback.
But what if Ablabi right? What if Tim go over there and find him a young Colombian?
Listen, she should shut up. She has the perfect life. You got a man who you don't need to love, who, you know, partakes in the alternative lifestyle. Get your green card and move on. Don't play these games. Get your green card and move on and find you love the second time.
Hey, Melissa, I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna bring up this person, Andrea. I'm gonna drop you down. I'm gonna bring you back up though. Just stay in the background for me. Try to fix your screen problem. You froze up there for a second. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Okay. All right, we got a newcomer, y'all. What's up, Andrea?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey, everyone. Okay, so my perspective from all of the couples is that, look, I get that language is important, and it is, but I think that most of the times what is more important is the attitude, because you can go to a country not speaking a single word of the local language, but as long as you're open-minded and you try things and you say, okay, and be respectful mostly, I think you will have a good time. And for example, like the family from your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, they're going to have a better time accepting you. For example, when Jihoon and Devin, when they were doing that Korean like traditional ceremony and all that, she was making all those faces, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's super rude. Like, this is something that they think it's important, and it's like a solemn thing, and you should like keep composure instead of making all those faces. And I saw somewhere online that, you remember when Kenny and Armando went to have lunch at a small little like restaurant, and he tried this rice water and he didn't like it. Well, everyone was tearing him to shreds because he didn't like the rice water, and they were like, oh, how could you? Like, no big deal. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. Like, I'm Mexican, and if he doesn't like it, I'm not offended. I'm like, who cares? There's a ton of all other like delicious dishes that he can enjoy and he can like. And last but not least, I'm gonna put an example. My aunt, she went to the US to study English, and she met an American man, and they got married. This man doesn't speak any Spanish, like nothing. But every time he comes here to visit like his wife's family, he has the best time because he is open-minded. He loves all the food. He tries whatever, even when like my uncles are teasing him and all that. He laughs because he knows that it's in good nature and they're not meaning like harm or whatever. And he just like, it's funny that he eats more spicy things than even locals do. He loves going to have like cow brains tacos when I've never, and I will never try one of those because I don't like
what? Cow brain what?
Cow brain tacos.
What?
Yeah. Look, here we don't throw away anything. You can have food with everything. They're very popular. I don't like them.
Don't flex like you didn't have.
I'm gonna drop you down real quick. I'm gonna bring you back up though. I'm gonna bring back in Carla real quick.
Okay,
see what she say. You stay backstage for me.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Bring my girl back up here. See what she got to say. But you said cow brain tacos, but who eats that?
People do. It's very common. Like eye, brains, guts, any part of an animal. They eat it. I don't.
The
I
head,
don't like that.
cabeza is my favorite. I just had some cabeza tacos. Like that's the best part.
Exactly. Yeah, cabeza tacos.
Awesome. Yes.
What are y'all putting in y'all body?
Don't start. Don't start.
Yo, just because you anti-meat, okay? Don't be up here hating on us carnivores, okay?
Y'all like y'all about to eat a body or somebody one day. Y'all about to eat a person. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the super chat, Mark. But look, no. That's the thing. The culture difference is crazy. Look, I ain't gonna eat no cow brains. You know what I'm saying?
See, Angela can't handle it. Angela won't eat no birria tacos. Angela's scared of the goat.
Angela, let alone ain't gonna eat that goat.
Birria tacos are delicious, though.
Let's not talk about Angela because I don't have nothing nice to say.
I know you don't. Look at I know you don't.
No, I don't.
Oh Lord.
Let's
See?
not get over
Oh, come on. I don't want to do it. She about to make me speak on Angela because Angela is, and this the thing on this cultural differences with Angela because she's not acceptive of this Nigerian culture. She does not want to cook these Nigerian meals because she does not want to touch these animals because she has this. A blobby.
No, okay, so we're going to go on Angela. We're not doing that. She's from the South. We're not doing that. She's from the South. She's from Georgia. They cook chitlins and all that type of stuff. You could get some cow. Don't play. Oh, no, we're not doing Angela. We're not getting there today.
You say chitlins, huh? They eating chitlins over there. Yeah, it's a big different culture for Michael. I'm pretty sure Michael
acting like she don't know how to cook. You know,
Angela can cook.
She can cook.
You could mix it up. You could use some seasoning and make your American food and mix it together. You know, I just can't with her. But that's your girl, and I'm not going to sit and get in her.
What if she getting the kids? What if she really can't cook though? You know what I'm saying? What if she getting the kids?
She can cook. She just does a lot of processed foods. That's all. She puts stuff she can set in the oven, forget about it, and just serve.
She might get free Uber Eats. You never know. But them kids got a lot of kids.
Shut up.
I'm saying, look, she make them kids some chicken nuggets and some fries and bake them in the oven for $3.75.
Listen, do you really think that let's change it. If Angela, one of her granddaughters, if a man treated one of her granddaughters like she treats Michael, you think she would be okay with that?
No.
Oh no, Angela gonna go snap noodle. Right. She gonna go nuts. I can tell by Angela the way she carry herself. She ain't going for nothing. She going for nothing. She ain't playing
at all.
But yeah, I'm gonna drop two of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Which one of y'all want to get dropped down real quick? I got two more people that's new that's about to come up in here.
You can drop me.
Okay, I have no problem with doing that, Blobby. I'm just messing. That's my dog right now. Blobby funny as ever, yeah, man. Blobby too funny. But yeah, what's up? How you say on the commercial girl 85? You work for a commercial channel? You work for Viva?
No, it's just the nickname.
Oh, okay. I thought you worked for TV or something.
She got a commercial smile. She can get on a commercial.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I was rough today. I'm glad I made it in.
You're like one of the people that sell dental plans. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, exactly. She looked like she could be on a Western Dental commercial.
Back.
A little bright side, like, come get your teeth cleaned. Yeah.
But what you think about this?
Y'all are sweet.
What you think about this though? About
I think the whole show is a train wreck and nothing but cultural differences. I think that a lot of the people from America, I think that we think that we have the best of everything in the world, so we don't take the time to learn other people's cultures. Like, I just don't, I don't know. Some of this is, big surprises, but a lot of this is just kind of ignorance and just lack of effort on the people's part that are going over there to the other country. Like Devin and Jihoon, for example. I mean, I know Korean isn't the easiest language to learn, but I think you should at least be able to say yes, no, is there a bathroom nearby?
Yeah, basic stuff.
You know what I mean? And I also agree with Andrea about just the rudeness and the faces that these people make. Like, Andrea, I'm sorry, but she was out of pocket in that market. Because that's just the way things are done.
Angela, yeah.
Angela was tripping in that market. She got the...
Probably was the first time she saw fresh food in an actual spot.
Angela flips out like this every time she sees the animal. This is not the first time that she didn't been to the market.
And I just refuse to believe. Exactly. I refuse to believe that that's the first time she ever saw an animal slaughtered. This is Angela we're talking about here. It's not like she's totally country, got you crazy. I'm sorry. She's seen. Yeah. And then I'm sorry, but who's the dude?
I want to eat that goat. I mean, look at the goat head, had his tongue sticking out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it didn't look good.
I had like, you know what I'm saying? I was lost when I seen the fly come out the goat head. I mean, oh no, Lord.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't look appetizing, but she didn't have to go off like she did. You know what I mean? Like, just all you would have had to say is, I gotta go.
If I would have seen that commercial, girl, I ain't gonna allow me to catch up, but with the blue eyes, that thing was past dead. You know what I'm saying? Dead. That's how you know when something's dead, when their eyes is blue. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, though, that's because you're what? Aren't you vegetarian or vegan, right?
Yeah, right. And I'm happy to be vegetarian.
Yeah. And then even that would get me, and I do eat meat, and even that would get me a little bit, but I wouldn't have that kind of freak out in a country that I didn't belong, that I wasn't a citizen of, that didn't speak the language. I don't know. I would expect her to keep it together a little bit more than that.
True. She was throwing up and stuff. She started throwing.
At least Devin and them kept it together when the bugs came to the table. They was all fake excited. Oh yeah.
She ate that squid, remember? I think she ate like a live squid or something. One time when she went to the market with Jihoon.
Yeah. It was an octopus. It was a live octopus.
It was a live octopus. Yeah. And then who's the dude? What's his name? That's the one with Armando.
Kenneth.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but did anybody else give him the side eye when he asked, really, what other food do they serve here? Well, it's Mexican. Like, I just kind of was like,
he knew he played way too much. Gosh. Like, they sell burgers at Mexican restaurants too. Let's stop playing.
And you know what's the funniest part? They live like an hour away from Tijuana, which is the border. Like I'm sure that if you go to a larger city, they have that huge American only stores, like just making that tantrum, like, oh, I'm going to have a very hard time finding the stuff that I like. Like, no, and we have Walmart, we have OH supermarket that you think. If you want something very specific, you can just order by Amazon or something. So I call fraud in that.
Yeah.
And he wasn't ready for that culture shock that he witnessed when he got down there. He thought it was gonna be all normalized Florida, and yeah.
And I think that's another thing too.
I know he's been there before to Mexico, or maybe he's never gotten out of a resort, because that's a cultural shock for sure. If you've never been to the actual Mexico, it's like a completely different world.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm gonna drop y'all. I'm gonna bring up a couple more people. Y'all stay in the background for me, please, do. I like y'all opinions. Y'all had some good opinions. Y'all stay back there. I'm gonna bring y'all right back up. All right, let me see. We got somebody new right here. Bring her up here. What's up? What's up? Let me bring you up here. Let me bring my boy up here real quick. I'm sitting there bringing my bag.
Good. Good, Disco.
How do you say your name? Aaron? Aaron?
Yes.
Okay, that's unique how the way you spell it. But
Thank you.
that's beautiful. But what you think about this culture difference on 90 Day Fiance?
All right. First of all, can I say what I want on here? Because I don't want to scare nobody.
You can't cuss.
I'm not gonna cuss.
You can't call nobody the H word, the P word. You can't say the K word, which just means grab somebody and take them away. You can't say that word. I could break it down for you, but this anything that don't feel right that's gonna come to your head, don't say it. You know what I'm saying? Please.
Oh, no, I got you. So as far as the whole culture difference, what I don't understand, if you really care about somebody like you claim you care about somebody, then why not take the time to learn the culture? Why not take the time to learn the language to like be on some type of common ground? That's what I don't understand. I mean, sex is a universal language, so that I understand wholeheartedly. But it just seemed like it's a lot of lust and not a lot of love, but I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. I don't know.
I got stuff for you.
You might be right though. I think it is some lust in there. I don't think there's no love there because now you gonna understand somebody, but you don't understand them at the end of the day. You're just looking at them.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's true though. I like that. I like that opinion. I like that. You on the same. You know what I'm saying? But this
good, Disco?
Yes, though.
Yeah. How you doing, Gio? Hi, everybody. Hi. We were just chatting in the comments a little bit about because they were talking about before when you go to these resorts on vacation, they like discourage you from going out into the cities a lot of the times. Like in Mexico, I know Dominican Republic, Honduras, so you don't get to learn the culture. So I think. If I think about Molly and Luis, these people go on vacation and they just stay at a resort and they don't really get to see what life is like in these countries.
Actually, same thing.
They just assume that everyone wants to be in America and America is the norm. But they don't consider the fact that these people like their cultures to some degree. I mean, I just think about people like Nicole and Yazan, who was like, oh, as soon as he comes here, he'll put his hands all over me. And it's like, no, he's always going to be reserved, you know?
True. He wasn't even worried about it like that when he got over here. He was just trying to be real, more like a man. Like he had careful of himself. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to just be all out there like that, like Nicole thought he was.
PDA.
See, the thing about Nicole, though, and I'll say this and I'll be nice. Nicole seems like a very sweet girl. That's what she seems like. But I believe the girl is insecure because I know you can find love in all different places. This is true, but why go? This is my whole thing. You flew all the way over to Morocco. You flew all the way over to yonder, and you ain't even getting no peen. You paid for this trip. Paid all this money your baby. Left your baby, and you ain't even getting no peen.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
no, go ahead.
No, go ahead, D. I'm listening.
I think this culture.
You look at.
I think.
Sorry, D. Not D.
I'm sorry. I think this culture difference, with the Americans going over, a lot of it has to do with geographical location of where they grew up. You won't see somebody from New York, Miami, acting like that. You know what I mean?
Somewhat.
You just won't, because Philly, LA, you know. There's so much circle, you know. You're what's the word I'm looking for? I almost said custom. That ain't the word. But you know what I mean.
You can have.
You're surrounded by so many groups of people. You're going to be. I don't know the word I'm looking for.
Diversity.
Multicultural.
Diversity.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You're exposed. That's the word. You're exposed to so many different cultures. You know,
it's like a
I mean, it's almost like you have no choice but to understand, and that's what it takes is understanding to make things work. Ooh, I said things.
You know how they say common sense ain't so common?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the old saying.
I miss that.
I was just gonna say, you see a couple like David and Annie, and despite the age difference and the fact that he was so broke for so long, he lived in Thailand with her. He learned the language. He taught English. He really respected her culture. Like, we saw that. And I think one of the reasons she could accept him through thick and thin was knowing that he appreciated her family and respected her culture. You know, I think that could, just something like that can bridge a huge gap, like not being able to have children, because that was hard for Annie to accept, you know, that he couldn't have children. But I think when you outweigh it with respecting the culture and, you know, I don't know, they call it like cultural egocentrism or something, that Americans think that everybody wants to be their way and think their way. And I think a lot of Americans do think that. But if, like Dee Brooklyn said, I grew up right outside New York City. And I mean, English was almost the second language sometimes. We had people from every other place. I mean, it was just very diverse. And we had to learn at least Spanish in school growing up because, but I can understand if you're Nicole in the middle of, I don't know, Orlando area, Florida, near Disney World.
I live in Orlando. Well, 30 minutes outside Orlando. Don't give her that much leeway because I speak somewhat fluent Spanish. I made plenty of sales doing that. That's the language I had to learn because when you're around here, you're around Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans. Like, you're around a lot of, and even not just them. We have just a lot of people around here. I've worked with a lot of people. So now homes are just ignorant.
Okay, but with Nicole, she's not going to Colombia, Brazil, trying to learn Portuguese. She went to Morocco, knew nothing about Islamic culture. Nothing.
Now, she had Google for that, but you know, plenty of people don't like to use Google. So
it's like the unwillingness to learn and understand. It's just like, it's just like how closed-minded can you be?
You're thinking with a kitty cat. You know, when you think with that, you just.
Well, your mind young too. When she first came on the show, what was she, 20?
22.
Wasn't she real young when she came 22. On? Like 19, 20?
But she's still pretty young.
Yeah.
I think
she still looked like a teenager.
Yeah. Now don't give her age leeway either, because I'm 25. And she got a whole kid. I ain't got no kids, but
yeah.
I will just pray for Nicole. That's the nicest thing I will say. I will pray for that girl and pray for that child. And pray for her mama, because I know her mama's tired.
Child number one right there.
Hey, D Brooklyn, I'm going to drop you, bro, and bring up Queen Cascade. I'm going to need for everybody in the background to kind of like, you know, to try to come back, because there's a lot of people that's trying to get in right now. Like a bunch of people. So let go of y'all spots real quick. And let me see who else trying to come up here. I don't know who it is, but somebody told me to drop the link in the bottom of the comments, and they want to see. Well, what's up, Queen Cascade? What's up?
Hi,
with
Queen.
What's
hey
up?
everybody! Hey everybody in the chat. Sorry if I haven't been able to respond to messages that go so fast and there's so many people. Listen, you guys was taking it light on Angela. I'm not happy over here. That woman, listen, as much as she's nice, and I hear what John Yates had to say the other day and saying that she's really nice in person, nah, I'm not for it. You completely disrespect that man on a regular basis and it's not cool. What right do you have to tell anybody that you can't be friends with women, that you can't have women on your social media? You are completely de-emasculating this Nigerian man out of his culture. You want to tell him about, what is it? Be my husband, or you can go be an African man.
Oh, that was bad. That was bad. I was like, wait a minute.
You like, ain't he gonna be an African man if he's still married to you?
It was as if like he's nothing unless he's married to her.
I'm hot because the fact is, you're on the internet, you're on the dating app. You chose to go and see this man in his country. You took yourself and you went to Africa. Don't get me wrong. I understand certain things that happen in a relationship, but it makes sense to me why he didn't get the visa. if I understand it right, you don't want this man to have a job. You want him on the phone all day with you. Immigration's going to look at you like you're a sugar mama because he ain't got no job. When he comes to America, what are you expecting out of this man that hasn't worked in how many years? You won't allow him to be friends with women. You can't trust him in his own country with women. Nah, I'm not about it.
Did you see how she used to be so understanding? He wanted to have another child, but now that she's really facing the reality, it would be difficult. Now she's like, "Oh, you don't want to be with me just because you love me? What's up with that?" She's getting very.
She knew it from the beginning.
Exactly, but now she's starting.
He's always said he wants a child. His family have always expected that. You've known this, Anglea. Do you get what I mean? And don't get it twisted. I understand about the fertility things. Trust me, I understand it. I've got women that are going through it in my family right now. But your behavior and the fact that even if this is fake and people are like, it's a good show, no, you don't need to take it there. Seeing the sweet side of you and the other side of you, Anglea, if you ever watch this, it was good to see that there was more dimensions to you. What you're showing us is that it's cool to just be out here disrespecting people. And the other thing is, fair enough, she wants him to come to her and talk to him about American culture. Anglea, people might not want me to say it, but the fact is, you're a white woman. You're a woman. He's a man. He's an African man. His experience is not going to be your experience. At least he had the decency to go and research the culture, and you're bawling the man out for. What is wrong with you? You need to get your insecurities in check. 330 million people in America. If he ever does end up in America, what, you're just going to cordon him off? I'm sorry, Gio, but to me, this is abusive because of the fact if we cut off somebody's connection, if the same thing with Karine and Paul, if it was vice versa, we'd be calling Michael out and saying, you know, the friends, you're not allowed to be around your friends. You're not allowed to be around this person. That's controlling. That is not healthy. And if he blows up, Michael ain't blown up yet. There's going to be a period where he blows up and he skyrockets. Trust me, I know Nigerian men. The fact that he's gone this long and not blown up on her, volcano gonna come. If you don't sort yourself out, girl.
I believe it.
Take it from a sister who knows. Okay. Sorry.
You good.
I wonder how Gio's taking this, because Gio loves Anglea. Remember how he's licking his lips again.
Don't get me wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Look, Anglea, I like Anglea because the fact she's a woman from the South. You know what I'm saying? And she do got some type of more. She take care of all them kids. And I felt bad about the situation when her mom rescued her mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt bad about that. You know, but when I seen that, when I've been watching her do Michael a certain way, I was like, hold up, damn, like when I seen them when they were supposed to go, meet up with the counseling people and the people that was gonna talk about Michael's culture. She was like, she just went in there and looked at the woman and was like, She said, yeah, how y'all doing? Like, she literally looked at these people.
They set her up with all women.
She didn't even give them a chance. She didn't ask y'all, hey, how y'all name is. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, get up, ask people how their name is. That's a southern polite way you do. Hey, how y'all doing? You know, what's your name? Nice to meet you, baby.
And she from the South, she should know that.
From the South, but that
she does not have Southern hospitality.
That's not Southern hospitality at all. Because when she did that, she said, Michael, I don't know what this is, but you got me here talking to these women. I don't even finna hear nothing about this woman that's from America and live in Africa. I said, whoa, you done blew up fast. She had to go to car up and smoke her a cigarette.
Well, what I think it is,
smoke that cigarette. You know what I'm saying?
I don't dislike Anglea by any means. I don't know the ladies to dislike her, but what I don't like that I see, I try to follow the golden rule, talk to people or just do people how you want to be done. And she knows good and well that if Michael even thought about raising her voice, it'd be a backhanded slap. I mean, I don't know. Anglea may not be abusive, but I wouldn't be surprised.
But to me, it's partially mentally abusive. This is partially mentally abusive. Don't get me wrong. I like Anglea. There's parts of her that I like. But even if it's a case of Gio, for me, this is a TV program, and I understand there's the reality show aspect, but the fact is you're still okay with disrespecting your man for money. So what, once the scene ends, oh, I just disrespected you for the camera, that's still
But she wouldn't let it. But she would not let it happen to her. When she showed up there, TLC set her up with all those women there. She would not allow herself to look disrespected for the show. So I think we can love Angela though, because we see the pure love that she has for him at moments. So it's like redeeming, you know. I mean, a lot of people love Larissa now, and she's been arrested 3 times for domestic violence. She left her kids, you know, like a lot of stuff that if that was a man, he'd be in the doghouse. We'd be like, oh, deadbeat.
I have my own feelings about Larissa. I can go in on Larissa now. I can go in on all of them because there are issues with every single one of them in the way they're behaving. I like Angela, but I don't agree with the disrespect and the mental abuse. And the thing is,
one part.
You're teaching him certain things. So if he ever does get there, what, you're just expecting him to sit down with a whole heap of pitney, God rest her soul, you know, your mom's gone. Yeah. But at the same time, if you, Angela, want an American man and you want a Nigerian American, you've got Nigerian Americans in America. You took your ass there. You can't westernize a man in the way that she's trying to westernize him. It doesn't work like that. Eventually, she's going to get some backlash and she's going to get some comeuppance. And I'm not saying it's right, but remember we was talking about the Vado and Tahiri situation. He was calm, and then boom.
Well, she said on Sherelle like a week ago when she came on that she likes to listen because she likes to hear things because she's always trying to improve too. So like everyone can change and everyone needs to grow and learn. And I mean, the love she has for him, I think, you know, everybody can always learn and grow. I mean, she'll probably see what you just said and think twice, you know?
Okay. Men, so it's like learning a couple of simple dishes is nothing. She can do that if she really wants to. Do you get what I mean? There's got to be other compromises within the relationship in regards to if they do have children, how much was it Abalavi and Malika brought it up about the cultural differences and how you're going to try and raise a child in this, and this is how you're treating a man. I love you, Angela, but you got to change certain things. You're a grown woman, you've been around a hot second. I've got an aunt that's from the South. Do you get me? I love her to bits, chitlins, all of that. But you can't just close down this man on his own and just think that you're just going to and just push society out. We're not built that way. As humans, we're built to interact with each other. You can't just think you're going to just take away all of his culture and it's just going to be about American westernized and that's it. That.
Okay, y'all got any last words before I bring up some other people, because I'm gonna let them speak their last words.
Good night. I said way too much already. Good night, everybody.
I'm just happy that I got to be here. Bye, GL. Bye, Queen Candace. Cascade.
Bye, Aaron. I just want to say, Jihoon, sort yourself out. If you can't sort yourself out, listen, I'm going to share something quickly. I've been through the similar situation that Devon's in, except I'm how many years forward with my daughter now coming 14 years old. Jihoon and Devon made the wrong decision based on a trauma that Devon had been through, but it's time to sort yourself out. If you can't do what you're going to do and sort it out for these kids, because they're really young at the moment, but they're going to start picking up on everything that you guys are doing, you're going to have to either make the choice to be a proper dad or accept the fact that every day or every weekend you're going to be on a phone parenting your child. Yeah, that you might see your child in the summer holidays, that's the kind of relationship you've got to look forward to, that you can't give the percentage that these children need. And trust me, from my perspective as a mom, my daughter's father's in the Caribbean. It is hard. It is hard having to explain the things that have happened in the past for her to understand why we're at this point. You have the opportunity to do something better for yourself and for your children. Fix up, sort yourself out, man up, or throw the whole man away.
Yep. Okay.
Amen.
So Queen Cascade, man of that. But that's your last words.
I'm good. Bye, everybody.
Peace. All right, let me bring up Travel, Momo, and Melissa. Yeah, what's y'all last words before I get up out of here? Somebody else back there too.
I just stumbled on the show. I watched 90 Days. I've been watching it since before the 90 Days. And that's actually what got me in here. And I started watching the other way. And I just wanted to say, because I have experience. I've been overseas. I've lived in Germany for a little bit. Like, when I see some of these, especially what's her name, Britney. Like, it's so funny how people like Americans go out into other cultures and then try to act as if it's the same. You know what I mean? And same with like Anglea and stuff like that. And even we saw it in before the 90 Days when it came to Baby Love Lisa. You know, like. So like it's just it's funny because like I was told way back when I moved to Germany that it is going to be different. Like that was one of the first things I was told, and like, I watched this. And I think I don't know if it's TV or not, but like it's just funny how uneducated some of these people are about other cultures. You know what I mean? Especially Britney. I think she should just pack up and leave at this point. You know what I mean? Like at this point, it's not worth it.
Is that your last words, Trevor? My bad.
Yeah.
I up back here. But yeah, call in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, bro, and call in next week too. You know what I'm saying?
No problem.
Perry channel tomorrow. So subscribe to Perry and Sherelle, so we're gonna be up in there too. But peace to you, my brother. Peace.
Peace. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, okay. We got Shay, girl. I'm Shay.
Lady O. Yes, you can call me Lady O or whatever.
Okay. Is there any last words you would like to say? I'm sorry, I was filled up with a lot of people, but is there any last words you would like to say about this cultural difference between on 90 Day Fiance?
I just want to echo what Queen said. And also the last caller was saying, it just looks disrespectful. The Americans on these shows look so disrespectful to other cultures, especially these women who are going to West Africa and dating these guys who are in the patriarch. Like, this is the longest civilization of all times. These men are used to being in charge of their family, and they have a specific role for generations and generations and centuries that they were raised to possess. You're supposed to be a protector and a provider. And so when you come from another country and you don't compromise the two cultures that are in the relationship, it completely knocks off the dynamics, and it comes off as very disrespectful. You can't get with this man and just say, hey, throw away your whole culture if you want to get this green card. No, if you really love this person, half and half American culture and half, whatever the other culture is, just like with Britney, even though his parents, I think, were so rude, but she's being a liar, right? But he is not meeting her halfway. So I'll give him that much. Yazan is just wants it 100% his way or no way at all. So.
Thank you. That's your last words you would like to say about that, though?
My last words, if you're going to date someone from another culture and you're dating someone from another culture, Google the damn culture. Study it. Yes. That's it. Be respectful. Study it. Figure out, you know what? This is something I can do. This is something I can't do. My husband's from another culture who is a lot more strict. But guess what? I researched it and we came in the middle. Okay, I'm willing to accept that. Are your parents going to be good with that? You have to show respect if you want respect. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. But call in next week. I'll see you next week. Thank you for that.
Of course. No problem.
So you can stay updated and click that notification bell.
All right.
All right. Peace and love. Peace and love. Okay, hold on. Let me bring up D Brooklyn.
What's good?
I got my two favorites in the back for last. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, but last words y'all got to say. Somebody go first. Thank you, Tam, for that.
I'll go right quick. I agree with everything that Queen said and Lady. What?
Mama Mo is the one who really gave me the idea, y'all, for this conversation on my right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody give her a hand clap because she came.
Really, Gio?
Yeah. But yeah, go ahead.
I agree with Queen and Lady O. They just need to look it up. Google is free. Look it up. Common sense is expensive. Not a lot of people can afford it, but at some point in time, you can't go and date these people from other countries and not be willing, like they said, to look into their culture and see what it's going to be like, how that's going to work for you. I don't even want to talk about Nicole and Azam. That's just a mess. But yeah, they just need to look it up. It's not that hard.
That's facts, though. That's facts. Thank you, Mama Mo. Is that all you got to say? That's your last word?
You know, I'll catch you on your lives on IG and on here too.
Instagram 007 on that mug like Perry. I'm on that, so you might catch me tonight for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna delete the video though, but peace and love.
All right, y'all.
All right, go.
All right, I want to jump in.
Commercial girl, yeah.
Go ahead.
Is that cool? Because I like Deep Brooklyn. I figured we saved the best for last, you know.
Good.
But I had 2 points, and it was a thing that first what Queen Cascade brought up. We got to think about what are they going to do with these cultural differences and these children. You know what I mean? Because like people want to be making these little people and these humans, but not thinking about where they're going to live, what religion they're going to go, dietary differences, cultural differences, like all of them. Jihoon and Devin, even Andre and Elizabeth. I mean, is Eleanor going to be raised in a household where is she just going to see Andre stomping around like Herman Munster around the house and Elizabeth screaming at him and him telling her to shut up, and then you have like Ariella and Beniam, like what, you know, there's just so much there too. And I also thought of another thing that nobody really brought up. You know, we talk about how ignorant the Americans think. We think about how egocentric the Americans are going to other countries, but what about the people who are coming from other countries coming to America with these unrealistic expectations? I mean, we've seen it time and time again. Larissa, Annie and Robert, you know, even someone brought up Annie and David, and that was fine that she was able to be his ride or die, but even she had her own expectations still coming over here. So it's just one of those things where it comes from both sides.
Yes, that's true. Is that your last words?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, subscribe, Commercial Girl, and make sure you tune in next Saturday. All right, peace and love. Peace to you.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, we do the same now.
Hey, I gotta say something. It's kind of crazy. You dropped her. Commercial thing. I thought that was like would be a perfect thing for a blobby.
She back here still. I could bring her back. Oh, she dropped herself down.
Oh man, but it would be a perfect name for a blobby because she reminds me of the 1-800-EMPIRE thing, or you know what commercial? You ain't doing nothing with your life? Go to nursing school. You know what I'm talking about.
You know what? Let's get on Angela for a bit. I don't like Angela at all. And I'm not going to sit here and lie about it. She has no redeeming qualities, in my opinion. I'm not a fan of her. They can take her off my screen entirely. I'm all for, an older woman getting her rocks off, getting a young man. But who wants to move to America with 6 kids and they sleep in the bed with you? No, not me.
Yeah, that's
true. That's really true. That's true. Blobby, what you got to say? What's your final words? I know them were your final words. You know what I'm saying?
At all. No, it's not my final words. My final words is I'm with Queen 100%, except for the liking Angela part. We don't do that. I personally think that this show, you got to remember, they're actors. And part of this show is the producer in their ear. Oh, well, he was with this girl. And he was with her when you weren't here. I truly believe Michael cheated on Angela because she act real extra for a woman. She can't be, well, she can be this insecure, but I don't believe that. I think Michael cheated on her, or, was a yo boy like Usman. And, she was one of many, because this show really, the topic should be, why do we keep bringing tricks to the United States and making them into husbands and wives? When you do your
they
trick,
keep bringing these gigolos over here. I'm telling you, bringing these gigolos over here.
Like Ashley and Jay is a good one. When you have your trick is for your week of vacation. You don't fall in love with these hoes. You just find a new one. And my final words is, don't be an August Alsina ever in life.
No more entanglements.
You trying to find a way to argue with me right now, Blah. But that's your final words.
Listen, I mean, we could argue about August. That's your man.
She's gonna be arguing till midnight.
That's my dog, man. Come on. What's your final words, though?
That's my final words.
He's I might see you tomorrow because I already know you gonna pop up and say something. You see my face, you love to argue. But peace and love. God bless you.
Right.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna go first. Let Carla end the show with you and everything. It's not hard to find out somebody's culture. They should have been speaking about this over the phone, over the internet chats, these video chats or whatever, however their correspondence between each other was in the past or whatever. These conversations should have been had. You know what I mean? That was wrong terminology, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It should have been a long time ago. Like, okay, now you're getting serious. All right, well, come visit. But before you come, this is how it is here. You know what I mean? It's a two-way street. I blame more of the Americans, and because Google's too easy to use. And that's basically my final words. And Trevor, I love you, boy. That's my son, by the way.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That was your son, bro?
Yeah, 6'5", 230.
That's crazy, bro. That's
Word.
crazy.
Wow.
You brought your son.
He's in Philly right now.
Oh.
That's your last words, no.
I'm out. Carla, take it away.
Peace and love. Hit me up in a minute. You already know what time it is.
Yep,
for sure. What's up, Carla? You the last guest. What's happening?
Man, all I gotta say is there's encyclopedias, there's Wikipedia, there's Google, there's a dictionary to look up words that you don't know. There's just so many. There's thesaurus. There's so many things out there, so many resources for y'all to take the initiative to go out here and actually want to do this. But y'all be thinking people be playing, and then when you get out here and get these cultural shocks, then your feelings be hurt because you don't know what to do because you don't have nobody to call on.
Hold on. Don't forget this little app down here. It's called Duolingo. You know what I'm saying? Download
there we go.
Duolingo app. You know what I'm saying?
Google
Duolingo
Translator.
Yeah.
All
Google
that.
Translator.
Like there's so many free apps out there for y'all to do research, but y'all just insist on going out here looking stupid. So go ahead and look stupid. But don't be trying to blame everybody else because you done made yourself look stupid.
That part. That's right, Carla. Tell them.
Straight
your final word. That's your final word.
Peace, love, and chicken grease. I will see y'all. I'm about to go make an Instagram right now because I ain't got one, but I'm finna go make one because everybody keep telling me to get on Insta. So I'm about to get on one and I'm about to come follow you. I'm finna bounce on if you finna get on tonight.
I'm gonna follow you back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I follow my people back. So man, hit me up. Hit me up on that.
I got you.
But peace and love, Carla. Peace and love. Thank you for tuning in.
Good night, everybody.
Peace. Hey, hold up. Before I get up out of here, I just want to put this one comment caught me, and y'all ain't finna do this disco fiesta. You ain't finna do this. You ain't finna do that. Someone blocked Gio with Sherelle August and Paris her will. Where did you find that? What is going on with you tonight? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wrap this up. That was a funny comment. You know what I'm saying? That is too funny. But thank y'all for coming through. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, stay notified, hit the notification bell. Follow my Instagram, GO_said_it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay in tune and what's coming. And make sure y'all follow Paris Sanders on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow Sherelle's World on YouTube too. Thank you for that super chat, Dean. You know what I'm saying? But and follow Up and Adam too. I can't forget about Up and Adam. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else I missed out, y'all remind me. Alex, follow everybody. You know, follow the whole world if you have to. But I'm out of here. Thank y'all for coming through and supporting the channel tonight. I appreciate y'all. We'll have some next week on Saturday to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay in